Hello everybody, welcome to Hearthstone Arena Into the Pit. As the title suggests, we will be playing Arena today, and it's going to be a good time. I have exactly enough gold to buy in, and we will be starting very fresh. My name, by the way, is Vinaxius, aka Brandon, as you might see at some point. And you know what? We're gonna go with Hunter. I've had an okay track record so far, and some pretty bad experiences with Warlock and Priest so far. I'd say that they're much more difficult to build a deck around. These guys, they're more straightforward. I don't know about going into a beast build right now, especially considering what we're seeing so far. I do like Gnomish Inventor. That card draw can be very useful, and I think she'd make a good target for a giving taunt. Now that I say that and chose that, of course we get a Timberwolf. I think we'll take it. It's a solid one drop, and if we find more beasts at some point, it'll work out very well for us. Ooh, gosh, Kill Command is good too, especially considering that we have all creatures so far. This one's a tough choice. We'll take the Scavenging Hyena. Having things that can potentially snowball really hard in your favor is always a good thing. I don't mind Snipe, I don't think it's the best form of CC, but with the number of creatures we have so far, I don't feel bad about going with the Frostwolf Warlord. And because we're heavily lacking in that sort of crowd control right now, I'll take Arcane Shot. In terms of my track record, my best run so far in the arena has been with a Mage going 6-3. Second best has been with a Hunter going 4-3 or something like that. I'll take the Knife Juggler. I like Knife Juggler a lot. He's RNG, of course, but if things work out in your favor, they can really start snowballing you heavily. I'll take another Scavenging Hyena. If you have one, might as well take two, and they can help each other out if you have them both on the field at some point. I'll grab the Oasis Snapjaw because he's a beast, and I think we can sort of have a beast sub-theme going here. Let's see, we've got a Timberwolf, two Scavenging Hyenas, an Oasis Snapjaw, and a Savannah Highmane. And we'll grab a Starving Buzzard. And this was what I was hoping for. I really wish I didn't have to choose between these options, because they're all really good. But I'm definitely going with the Tundra Rhino. Giving your beast charge is just so strong. And with the number of creatures, Chillwind Yeti is really strong. But I think I'll grab another Snipe. I think I'll take Tundra Rhino again here. And this is what I want. I do want Hunter's Mark as well. Actually, this is suddenly a much tougher decision for me. We have two Snipes. We don't have that 3-mana weapon that benefits hugely from traps yet. And Hunter's Mark, I think, has the potential to be a lot more effective than Explosive Trap in the right situation. We'll go with it. And we'll take Multi-Shot as well. I like it a lot. Well, with our next rare choice, I think it's fine to go with Savannah Highmane. It's a good card. And we'll take Snipe again. 3 Snipes. That's a lot. Hopefully we can get a lot of work done with those. We'll grab a Houndmaster to continue to enhance our sub-theme of creatures, which is actually working out pretty well for us. I'm happy with how things have been going with regards to that. I'm not a huge fan of Freezing Trap. I think it's better with a Silvermoon Guardian here. Now this is a tough choice. We have one Deadly Shot, do we not? We have 3 Snipes. No multi-shot, no deadly shot. I mean, all these are good. I think I'll take Kill Command because it's the most reliable of the three, and we do have a lot of beasts. As much as I'd like to take Direwolf Alpha, I'm going to go with Explosive Trap here. This is going to help us maintain the board presence and hopefully have a superior stature over the enemy. And normally, I think I would go with the Silverhand Knight, but let's look at what we have with regards to beasts here. Scavenging Hyena benefits from Silverback. Starving Buzzard benefits from Silverback. Kill Command benefits from Silverback. Houndmaster can buff him up maybe if we, have no other target, but that's not preferable. And he might even have haste to do his 1 damage from Thunder Rhino, and we don't have very many taunts right now. So I'll take the Silverback. I think things can work out really well with him. Now here is another good question. We're at 4 cards left to choose from. So I think it's really important to start looking at how our curve's going. Tons of 2-mana cards. I don't think I'm going to have any problem with the early game at this point. We have 1 Explosive Trap, 3 Snipes, Kill Command, multi-shot. Is that going to be enough to stave off an enemy attack in order for me to play something like a Stranglethorn Tiger and start going in hard? I'm pretty confident that we'll be okay without a second Explosive Trap. If, we get another one, then we might as well, right? Elven Archer with Hunter's Mark is cute, but that's 2 cards out of the 30 that we'll have, and in other situations, Elven Archer is just going to suck. So I'm going to go with the Scarlet Commander here, and I don't really like Reckless Rocketeer either. And for me, based on my experience so far, in the late game, we've had tons of trouble with having 0 cards when your opponent has 3, and then you just slowly die off because of that small card advantage. And Starving Buzzard will redirect a lot of aggression from me onto him. I'll take it. No Light Warden. That's not going to be very useful. Violet Teacher might be interesting. I mean, she makes 1/1s, which is not the biggest deal, and by the time you play her out, you'll have potentially played the Snipes and Explosive Traps and Kill Commands from your hand already. But that 1 minion can make the difference. At the same time, Argon Commander is really good too. His numbers aren't great, but the Charged Divine Shield helps him to be an effective sort of card to turn things around sometimes. I think we'll go with Violet Teacher here, and that will be our final card, and we'll have our deck of 30. Let's jump into the pit, and we'll see how things go. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think Hunter is one of the easier classes to play for sure, and that building a deck is fairly straightforward in comparison to things like Warlock and Priest, where you have to make a lot tougher decisions because their cards can be very situational sometimes. Against a Druid, what am I worried about? Going first is fine. Going first means I'll keep Scavenging Hyena for sure. I do want more beasts. I don't think Gnomish Inventor is going to be useful for going first. And Snipe, I'm gonna gamble here. And we'll see what happens. This is good. I'm liking the way this turned out. What I'm going to do, start out with the Timberwolf. Say hello, of course.
Greetings, traveler.
And we basically have a play for every turn so far. And if the Scavenging Hyena survives to turn 4, then things are gonna be really looking up. play our scavenging now. Poke him for 1 with the Timberwolf. I could see that if the Druid does nothing else, he'll at least kill the Timberwolf with a hero power. And that means he has a crazy card advantage, which I never like. He'll play a Fairy Dragon, that's okay too. I will play out my Silverback. As much as I'd love to play a Starving Buzzard right now, I don't think that's a wise decision at this point in time. With that, we will swing in at him, and if he decides to trade, I am entirely okay with that. If not, now I'm debating about the +2/+2 and taunt to the Scavenging Hyena. Because if I decide to do that, he'll have taunt, and he's going to be slightly easier to kill. Instead, the Druid just hero powered and ended his turn, which is interesting. Do I play the Houndmaster right now? It kinda negates the effect of Starving Buzzard. But I think that's a good call. We'll play out Houndmaster. We'll give our Hyena +2/+2 in taunt. We'll finish this off with Silverback, swing at the Timberwolf and the Hyena, and we'll end our turn. He has so many cards, it's terrifying. At 5 mana, he can sweep at least 2 of my creatures and reduce another 2 down to 1 with Starfall or whatever the 5 mana card is. He has Bite available, he has Claw maybe Swipe. It's pretty scary. It makes me sort of nervous. What do we do about this? Things are going to die. This is absolutely certain. If beasts die, I'm kind of okay with that. Giving things +1/+1, will that change the result here? Sort of. Absolutely do not want to lose Scavenging Hyena here. I think either way we're going to be losing 2 creatures no matter what. So I'll play Starving Buzzard and snipe this turn. And I will sacrifice the Houndmaster, Gorilla, swing in with these guys. And my Scavenging Hyena is sitting at 7/5, and that's pretty scary. Thing with having these taunts now, I did mention that we didn't have very many, but we have a lot of ways to sort of create more taunts for ourselves, which is good.
Someone call for the doctor.
And he has to do more than a Voodoo Doctor here. I mean, it was a good play because I had to snipe it, and that is not my preferred snipe target.
Drink with me, friend.
Youthful Brewmaster. I guess I, kept him from gaining 2 health or something. I'm okay with that. We have a lot of options available here. What I think I'll do? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do the Defender of Argus right now. We could play a Snapdraw. That allows us to draw a card. Maybe it's something really good. Put out Knife Juggler. And here's the question. Do I want to trade Starving Buzzard? I think I'll do it. The longer this Hyena stays alive and gets bigger and bigger, the safer I feel. And I feel that we're in a good position. I have not taken damage so far, which isn't the hugest deal. What the biggest thing is that I have all this on the board and that he hasn't done much about it yet. He's Starfired my Hyena, and I guess that's a good game. So that's a solid start, 1-1-0. And that sort of reinforced my level of comfort in this Hunter deck so far. Mind you, that's our first game, and things are just gonna get harder from here. Let's do another one for this video at the very least. I guess if we want to talk about track records in Arena so far, I have played 5 games before this one, I think. I got my code for Hearthstone on October 30th, I believe. And I've tried a lot of different classes since then. Ooh, this is... I don't want Snipe right now. I do want the Scavenging Hyena. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick with this, because good things can come from it. Anyways, I've played a lot of different classes in Arena, and other than Hunter and Mage, things have gone terribly. And that's never really a good thing. I'm just gonna end my turn here. Well, I can't Arcane Shot that. It just does 2 damage, it's not a big deal. I don't think it's worth it to coin for Scavenging Hyena right now. What my ideal is on the next turn, I'll play a coin, I'll get Oasis Snapjaw out. Then I'll play Scavenging Hyena and do other things. Maybe it might be best to Arcane Shot the Infiltrator. There's not a whole lot of things Arcane Shot can do for me, so I'm gonna Arcane Shot the Infiltrator. And we'll save our coin and everything else. Maybe he'll play out 2 creatures this turn somehow, and I'll multi-shot the 2 of them. I don't see that happening very, See, I absolutely would not have wanted to use my, Arcane Shot on this puppy when I have no other way to kill him. So let's try the coin Snapjaw thing and see what he does from there. A second creature would be ideal. I'll just multi-shot the 2 of them. They deal 3 damage. That kills a Tauren Warrior, doesn't let him use his terrifying +3 attack on his Enrage.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay. So now...
In the light's name.
Now I'm scared. What we have to have happen is for... Actually, you know what? Multi-shot's gonna kill 2 things no matter what. And that is the ideal for how things could have worked out. I don't mind keeping the Light Warden on the field. Never mind, I do care. That was a bad call. That was a terrible misplay by me because he's going to simply heal himself. Light Warden gets 2 attack, and he's going to swing back at me for a ton of damage. So many Wind Fury things, man. It's pretty terrifying. What I'll do here, Scavenging Hyena, because Oasis Snapjaw is probably going to die. And I'm just going to arrow. Hopefully I can get more creatures out on the board before I play Frostful Forechief. I mean, I have 4 other creatures in my hand, so I don't think it's highly unlikely.
Embrace the void.
Oh gosh. I absolutely do not like the Ultimate Soul Priest, though. For that reason in particular. And that was really good play by him because he got Wind Fury for his puppy as well. Things are not looking up right now. I'm playing the Tundra Rhino. I'm killing the Worgen so he doesn't do 8 damage to me next turn. And that's all that I can do for now. Next turn I'll probably do Savannah Highmane. It's a strong choice, I believe, especially if he survives when he can attack.
Sometimes
The Alchemist Soul Priest will frickin' die.
I smell blood.
Oh. I don't have a cheaper beast, do I? Nope. If I did, I'd be very happy. All we can do is play Savannah Highmane and see what he does to respond to it. I'd be surprised if he traded the Alchemical Soul Priest right now, because that's not efficient, I guess you could say. Oh, I see why he said not quite what was planned there now. Because his Worgen Infiltrator doesn't have his spell power boost anymore. Sad day. Please don't kill all my hyenas right now.
Is someone injured?
Things are absolutely not looking up right now. Okay. We still have kill command. What do we kill? We killed Alchemical Soul Priest so that his hero power stops doing terrifying things to me. He's going to get a lot of card draw out of the Northshire Cleric, but I still have a lot of cards available to me, so I'm not super worried about that. Play a Sylvan Guardian, why not? Next turn we'll have 9 mana. I will probably play the Defender of Argus, followed by Frostful Warlord, because there's no way I'm going to get all these creatures out before the Frostful Warlord, and I need some... Shoot. I need some strong things with me right now. I'd love a Hunter's Mark is something that I would appreciate. Unfortunately, I only have one of those, and there are 18 cards in my deck that I could possibly draw. I don't think I played very well this game. I think I made a lot of mistakes. And because of those mistakes, things are not looking up. Maybe I'll play Scarlet Crusader, followed by Defender of Argus.
For the crusade!
And this gives both of these Divine Shielded people taunt. And then I will... Is Timberwolf really going to do anything? I'm not going to worry about Timberwolf right now. I'll just hero power here.
Remember, kill the loss.
And since he's probably going to do something like that anyways, I'll remove my Divine Shield and kill the creature that allows him to heal whenever he... Draw a card whenever he heals, is what I meant there. This Sea Giant is terrifying me right now, because I have no good response for it, and so it's just going to run amok and destroy my creatures, and things will not be sitting pretty. Because of all that card draw he got as well, he has so many cards as well. He's played more than me, and he's drawn more than me, and he has more than me. And his Sea Giant has 12 health, and I really, really, really want a Hunter's Mark. Like, out of the 17 cards, just give me the Hunter's Mark, and I'll be happy. But I didn't get it. And that's to be expected. What's the good news? We have taunts out. What's the bad news? He has an 8/12 out, and the taunts will eventually die no matter what.
Join or die.
I'll kill the cleric so that he stops drawing cards again. A Hunter's Mark would change everything, is all I'm going to say. Things will be so different. Until then, he's just gonna run amok and destroy me. And I have no say in the matter. He's really dictated the pace of this game so far.
Change your mind.
And he will continue to dictate the pace of this game, because I'm gonna die next turn. Absolutely, I'm going to die next turn.
Drink with me, friend.
Especially if he just takes control of my Timberwolf. Hunter's Mark, please. Oh, but he took the Sobrak Patriarch from me. You know what? He doesn't have the damage on the board to kill me next turn. Who knows, maybe things will turn around. I'm sacrificing my puppy because because I'm stupid. I didn't think things through there. He's gonna play the creature that takes control of a small minion again. This time it's gonna be the buzzard instead of the wolf. And he has a light well out now, and this is him dictating the pace of the game and establishing his control over the board. This will be our first loss. I definitely wish I had more hunter's marks or something, because I have no answer. Absolutely none.
Well,
I'm gonna say well played and concede.
well spotted.
So, for our first section of this play, we have gone 1-1, creating a hunter deck, and I think it's okay, and I think we can make it beyond 3 wins at the very least. Thank you for tuning into this first episode. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.